Greetings and welcome to EnergizeUtv Season 6, Episode number 11. I'm Angel Marie, your angel of angels. And I am your loving intuitive guide, also better known as the Lifestyle Energizer. Are you ready to ignite your purpose and have more energy? I think that's why you're here, right? And would you like to experience life from the zone of genius? Where purpose and prosperity flow with ease. I think you would. And that's why I think you're leaning in, because today, uncover your zone of genius to awaken your purpose. You're in the perfect place to really step into that. So today every week we take out a subchapter from the Ignite book. Now, the Ignite book is raise your energy in 30 seconds or less naturally so you shine with more energy, joy, and abundance. So get your copy because you want to come with me every week because it is exciting. So go ahead and take a deep breath right now. And if you know me, I am the breath pusher. I'm the water pusher, and my timer will go off every 15 minutes to remind us to drink. And every day I do a story on Instagram and Facebook to help you, to remind you to breathe, because I love you that much. So go ahead and take that drink, please. And go get your pencil too, because we got writer downers coming your way. Because the guest that I picked this week, I handpicked just for you for this topic, because Rochelle is amazing. She's a mindset and leadership teacher, and she's also an author and an amazing Lightworker. And she also comes and brings from the heart her wisdom and her years of experience, helping people break through barriers, awaken their inner power, and raise into their zone of genius. I love that when we talked and she wanted to talk about the zone of genius, I'm like, that is perfect. And you know, her light-filled energy and compassion and guidance will inspire you to all new levels, because we're going to be exploring the power of purpose energy, also awaken your manifesting powers, and then receive practical tips for wellness and for joy. Writer downers, so go ahead and grab that because they're writer downers. And you know, you may have heard about this. I have a feeling you may have heard about energy, and you may have also heard about meditation. And did you know studies have proven that meditation actually helps you with brain fog? It helps you to step more into your spiritual gifts and to create and be more creative and create more of that productivity, energy, and confidence throughout your days. And that's why I've been a meditation expert for almost 30 years. And it also, because it helps you with your sleep and your clarity. So I'm just excited because at the end of the show, I'm going to do a last minute, 10-minute activation, calibration, visualization. So it's not just a meditation. This will calibrate your vibrational field. And we're going to talk about energy in a minute. And then what we'll do is help you with more productivity. It'll help you to be more creative. So don't fast forward right now if you're on the replay to that, because I've got some other things coming and you want to stay, because it's an exciting segment that we're going to be talking and exploring crystals that are within you. Did you know you have crystals within you? I know you love those crystals, but you know you have them inside, and minerals. And we're going to be talking about that because they support you and they empower you and help you so much with your spiritual growth. So also, we're going to be doing a ceremony like you've never seen before online to help release and let go of those negative energies and anything that's in your way. Because you know what? That's what I do, is help people with their spiritual practices and spiritual questions. And that's what I do as a spiritual counselor for all of these years. So I help you get unstuck. So go ahead and please shout out, because I know you are such a great heart-centered person. You, my viewers that are on today, go ahead and share this, because your mom, your sister, everybody wants to hear this. And I know this next segment is for you, because not only do you love to meditate, I get you. If you're here in the Phoenix area, we're doing that this weekend. But you know what? Beyond that, you know what? Everything is energy, isn't it? And you might be going, well, I don't really understand this. Well, all your thoughts, your emotions, everything is intertwined in the universe. And it actually is interconnected. And Einstein said, and I quote, energy never dissolves. It merely changes forms. So that's the energy within you. And people say, hey, I can get rid of that mindset and you'll get rid of those traumas and you'll get rid of those triggers. Nah, it'll never go away because it's energy, it's vibration. That's quantum physics. And that's really what I teach, because when you walk into a room, if your stomach drops, that's energy. Then you're feeling energy. So, as a spiritual counselor, and what I do in my VIP is help people to feel and experience their own energy. And you might be like, ooh, but you know what? This energy is true and it is real. And this is the emotional vibrational frequency chart. And you can tell right here, when you're down here in grief, shame, blame, guilt, fear, ooh, you're probably hurting physically. And when you're up in here in the reason and the acceptance of life and love and joy and gratitude and peace and compassion, that's when you feel better. And it doesn't matter what's happening physically, because the brain can only do one thing at a time. And now I know this because being diagnosed with lupus, fibromyalgia, arthritis, Sjogren's, neuropathy in my hands and my feet, I'm in chronic pain all the time. And that's why people go, Angel, how are you putting that smile on your face and being all enthusiastic? Because I feel better. And it's how you learn how to do this. So I wanted to show that, and then also to show this, which is your aura photo. Have you ever had one? They're just really fun. I have one here. You get it at your VIP session with me, and it's fun to show you that you have aura. You are that energy, and that's quantum physics that's telling you that. So everybody take a deep breath again, because that's about what energy is, and everything again is energy. So I want to help you, because I want to help you to not only move your energy, balance your energy, manage it, and change the form of it. So we're going to do some of that today. And right now, I promised you a clearing like never before. So I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to take that diaphragmatic breath. So breathe in through your nose, diaphragm comes out, and then breathe out. Any way you want, breathe in and out your nose. I'm not going to be specific on it, but I want you to make sure that you breathe in, diaphragm comes out, and breathe out. One more time. And just hear my voice, but really feel my voice now. And as you feel my voice, taking that breath in and taking that breath out and relax. And I want you just to imagine that this wave of healing energy and abundant energy is coming through, and it's clearing all of your energies of any and all belief systems, negative energy, people, places, things that do not serve you. Let's just release it and let it go. And feel my words, see my hands that are moving, and we're going to dissolve any patterns, anything that's in your way. Just let it go. Whoosh, feel my words, whoosh, and feel these. And let's just clear you and clear, because we want you to be open to this, to receive these divine messages, and you to be connected in such a beautiful way to your divine life purpose also, and your divine union. So being in that place. So take another breath and just really breathe in and absorb this energy from the universe of healing, balancing, and stabilizing your energy. Beautiful, beautiful. Feel this going down. Beautiful. Thank you so much for playing and for being here. And if you want more of this, then you can choose one of these. Healing and Awakening will help you so much in my spiritual guidance collection, which has 18 different sessions. So go ahead and check that out. And let's all take another deep breath as we move over to the spirit animal. Now, taking a breath. In this segment, we talk about your spirit animal. Now, your spirit animal is not like the energy from a guide or an archangel. These are much needed guides to go deeper into your meditation. Now, that is something Native American has told us, that they're much different and much needed. Now, because the gazelle is showing up today, you are probably that medicine. You're on a path at this time will take a few twists and turns, zigzagging you here and there. Yet every turn will be in alliance, and also in alignment with your soul's purpose. Isn't that beautiful? So that's why it showed up for you today. Also, And to call upon the gazelle is when you have been hiding out for some time and it is time to get out there and get social and be out with the public. So call upon that. If you're one of those people that just kind of staying at home a lot, get out there and call upon the gazelle to help you get through that. Now, it could be your power animal if at this time you have some incredibly powerful and detailed visions or dreams that are also a call to manifesting them. So how's your dreams going? Are they more vivid? If they are, you want to call the gazelle, and that can be your power animal. And if you want to know more about the power animals, and again, it's choose a session. It's a session in here, virtually or in person, and we can go over that and talk about that. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm Angel Marie, and thank you for being here and wanting to hear about the gazelle. So moving forward, what we're going to talk about now is I'm excited because I want to tell you about the mineral and the crystal that's inside of you. If you love crystals as much as I do, which I do, I love teaching them online and in person. I love having them. And if you're ready to hear about the crystal, you must stay tuned because we're going to go to a quick commercial and we'll be right back and we'll talk about the
Traditional business cards are often lost or forgotten. This can lead to missed opportunities and wasted time and money. Java Logics offers a unique solution. Eco-friendly paperless business cards that are easy to update and share. With our QR code, you can share your card with anyone, anytime, anywhere. It's the easiest way to share your details. Interested in getting one? Click on Get Offer and get your own digital business card today.
Fabulous. Preston Mardelli has great deals on these digital business cards. If you're in business, you know you have to have it. There's my digital business card. Go ahead and grab it, see what it's all about, and get your own and tell them Angel sent you, and you'll get a huge discount. I know you will. So thank you again for that. And I want to thank you for being here. I see you and I celebrate you. Thank you so much because I just love you and adore you for being here today. And we're going to talk about the crystal. I promised you. The crystal today is the pink sunstone. Now, this pink sunstone is powerful. Why? Because it's mostly found in Norway. Also, it has been used by ancient Vikings as a navigation aid due to its ability to polarize light and indicate the direction of the sun, even in overcast conditions. Isn't that cool to know? They used to use that. Also, Native American used it in the medicine wheel, which I use all the time and teach in their ceremonies. And they traded it across America. And the hematite in the pink sunstone, that helps with joy and the beauty of the enthusiasm. It restores your confidence in life, and it points out your soul's path and links to higher guidance and energy. This stone is huge, right? And in that stone, it's good for overcoming emotional blocks. It brings serenity and peace of mind. It just improves all kinds of concentration. It's a wonderful stone because it helps you to say no. And many of you, I know viewers, many of you, you don't always say yes to everything and you don't always know how to say no. So this is a good one for that. And also, it also helps in feeling like in switching positive into negative. So this is a beautiful stone to help. So let's talk about the mineral that's inside of you that actually has the sunstone or part of. So the mineral, now remember, we're going to talk about copper, but the thing is that the mineral that we have over 100 natural earth minerals in our bodies. And copper is one of the minerals that sparkles inside of the pink sunstone. So copper is one of the trace minerals of which our bodies only need in small amounts to keep us healthy. And we can find it in some of our food and some of our other things. We can find it in food and also in drink and in our water. But copper is needed for 12 different enzymes in our bodies. For example, copper helps our bodies produce energy and helps us to form important neurotransmitters. And I'm always talking about that. I'm talking about the neural nets, neural pathways, the emotional peptides, how the vibrational field moves in your body. Minerals is what helps us. That's why this segment on EnergizeUtv is talking about these different crystals, helps you to understand that these help us to support our healthy functions in our brain and in our nervous system. Copper is also needed for the form of our connective tissues. Now we got to connect the tissues, don't we? And help us transform iron into our bodies. So this mineral is just amazing because it maintains our energy levels. It keeps the healthy function of our brain. It helps our nervous system. It helps our skin. It's an all-around really good copper. And a lot of the things that I wear is copper because it helps with the body also. So that's just a little bit about about copper, also about the pink stone, and about also to understand that when you have these crystals in this copper, this mineral with you, you need to clear it. If you don't know how to clear a crystal, if you're not sure what to do with the crystal, and many of you don't, I understand that. That is also something that I do in one of my, and out of here in the spiritual guidance collection. Again, going back to that, that's another session we can do online or in person. And I can tell you all about how to connect to your crystal. Isn't that beautiful? And the important part is I played with a lot of different crystals and I have my favorites, just like probably you do. So thank you again. I'm Angel Marie. So happy you're here, and I am your angel of light. So again, I'm going to say thank you to everybody tuning in. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have the 65,000 views a month plus the 2.2 million minutes viewed a month. And thank you, because you stay on the show for 39 minutes average. Thank you for staying. Thank you for sharing this, because I know everybody else, they want to know this wonderful energy. We're almost ready for our guest. Here we go. Okay, thank you. Oof, needed that. And thanks for playing. So today, who we have coming on is Rochonda. She's going to have to tell you your last name. I'm having a little challenge with that. But she is the mindset and leadership expert for entrepreneurs. She's an author and she's a light worker, and she does some amazing art. We're going to find out a little bit about her art also. So we want to welcome her right now to the show. So here we go. Let's welcome her right now. There she is. Hello, hello. So wonderful to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. It's really a pleasure.
You are so welcome. And I know you so well, and it's been wonderful to get to know you even more through this process. But could you please tell everybody who you are? I'd so appreciate it.
Yeah, well, on a personal note, I would say, I'm a Floridian. I live in South Florida, and I have a daughter who is 14, and my husband, Robert, he's a deputy with the Broward Sheriff's Office, and we've been together for going on 17 years now. And I'm a big cat lover, so I have two cats, Lucky and Jade, and I'm an entrepreneur.
Fabulous. Thank you so much for that. Well, let's just dive right in, because the zone of genius is what we're talking about. And I want to get those awesome golden nuggets for you. So let's just start out with, what does it mean to live in your zone of genius? That's the first, what does that mean?
Well, that's a great loaded question. I'm going to try to answer it, succinctly. So there's four categories of competency. You have your zone of genius, you have your zone of excellence, you have your zone of competence, and then you have your zone of incompetence. So I'll run through them very quickly. Incompetence is usually things that you're not good at, and people are usually complaining when you do that. They're like, don't do that anymore. I got this, right? So that's your zone of incompetence. Your zone of competence is probably some work that you're doing because you're like, oh, I need to do this. I know all of the details, but you're not very good at it. And somebody else could probably do that work better than you. So it's hard work. It's not even very enjoyable to you, but for some reason you're committed to doing it. Your zone of excellence is where it's kind of tricky. It's kind of a danger zone. And a lot of people have careers that are, around their zones of excellence. And these are things that you do very well. But it's still work. Okay, so it still takes work. It's not energizing. Sometimes there's challenges, or sometimes it's just like, okay, let me get this out of the way. And you might get a lot of compliments and a lot of positive feedback on it when you do it. That's kind of like marketing for me. In my corporate career, I would get a lot of the marketing assignments just because, Rochonda's really good at, the marketing stuff. I have that visual arts eye. So, but it wasn't anything that I really enjoyed doing. I was just good at it. So that's a zone of excellence. Now, the zone of genius is what we're talking about today. And that is really your gifts. And you may think of like a genius as like Einstein or Stephen Hawking or Shakespeare, but everybody is actually a genius. There's a genius part of every single person. And these are your gifts that you do so effortlessly that it doesn't feel like work. It's not hard. It's easy. It's enjoyable. It's in a flow state. They say time and space actually like disappears when you're in this state. And the phrase was actually coined by Gay Hendricks. He's the founder of the Hendricks Institute. I don't know if you're familiar with Gay's work, but he wrote the book, The Big Leap, and he talks a lot about the zone of genius. So if you're hearing this today and you're thinking, oh, this is really interesting and it's sparking your interest, you'll definitely want to read that book, The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks.
Fabulous. Thank you for that. And, viewers, I want you to take this as a writer downer is for you to write down what is your zone of genius. And she gave you the definition or, to identify what is it that you do that you don't even think about. And you can do it and you do it all day. And for me, it's being here. I can be in any kind of in front of the camera and just tell me what you want me to talk about. And so that's, to me, is one part of my zone of genius. Mm-hmm. And everybody's is different. And that's the thing is, is finding your zone of genius and discovering your superpowers. Is it kind of like your superpowers? Is it kind of the same?
Yeah, that's another way to put it. It is a superpower to you because it's unique to you. It's something that you're so good at that you can't believe other people can't do it, which actually makes it really hard to self-identify. So I hear you saying, oh, figure it out. We went through the things, but it's not that easy because it's something that comes so naturally to you that you're like, oh no, anybody can do this. And the example that Gay gives is it's like a fish in water. A fish doesn't know that it's swimming. It's just swimming and it's really good at it. That's how you are when you're doing your zone of genius work.
Oh, I love that. That is really good. So it's different between doing work that you in that unique zone of genius and doing meaningful work that you consider your purpose or your calling.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that you brought this up because I know on the Instagram reel that we set up for this, I did talk a bit about, finding your purpose, living in your passion. And I think that these concepts they're similar, but they're not the same. There is some things that differentiate the two from one another. When you are looking for your purpose, that's really, or a calling, I guess you could say, like, oh, what's my calling? What's my purpose? I think that changes like throughout your life. You might be called at one time to like really be a mother. and like just to be all in on like your motherhood, or you might be called to be a caregiver for somebody else. Or you might be searching like, what is my purpose? I think your purpose is what you choose it to be. And I don't think it's something that's just given to you like, oh, here's your purpose. I don't think that it's like that. It's what is most exciting to you that you want to give your time, your energy, your focus, your love to, and then just create your life through that purpose. But that can change, and you can change your mind anytime you want. Your zone of genius is different in the way that you don't choose your gifts. They're inherently like natural parts of your identity, like who you are, like at your most essence. And that's not something that you really choose. Like, I didn't say I wanted to be an artist, that I wanted to give my time and attention to creating art. No, I'm just really good at it. And it's a total flow state for me. And I didn't even know it was my zone of genius. I was doing all of these exercises trying to figure it out. I read the book twice. I went through programs, could not figure out what my zone of genius was. But I had such a strong desire to know what that was for myself. And I'll take you through, in a little bit of like some steps you can take. But yeah, so that's how it's different from one another, if that answers the question.
Fabulous, fabulous. And this Margaret Atwood, she says, and I quote, "What am I living for and what am I dying for are the same question." And the reason I bring that up, because what is your purpose? What is your zone of genius? How do you want to show up? And what we're living for, I want you viewers to think about that. Because what are you living for? Are you living for your kids? Are you living to create something inside of you, which is your zone of genius? You want to expand?
Or are you willing to step into the complete abyss and unknown of what the universe wants to co-create with you beyond what you could even imagine for yourself? Yes. That's a zone of genius work right there. It's very scary territory. It's not for everybody. I will say that.
Yes. And one of the things that you had said, I remember that you got asked a lot about is how do I do work that is fulfilling to me, zone of genius, and that you make money doing it?
Yes, that was a part of it. For years I was asking what my purpose was. And then I learned, okay, I can choose. I get to choose. I get to create it. It's not going to fly down on like this golden platter of like, here's your purpose. It doesn't work like that. But instead it's like, okay, I love this. This is what I get to choose. I am passionate about personal development and growth, and I've dedicated my life to it. So, I wouldn't say that I'm a guru or anything like that. I'm a student. And then I teach because I want to learn. That's really what it's all about. But at the same time, when I started discovering or getting more curious about my zone of genius, I was so scared. And I was, you start to really ponder and feel into, can I commit 50% of my life to living in my fullest expression, to living in my full magnificence? Could I really do that? You see, a lot of people are curious. You ask almost anybody if they want to know what their zone of genius is. They're going to say yes. Yes. Yeah. Who doesn't want to know? But it's not like that. Your zone of genius is actually not going to reveal itself to you until you're willing to commit to play with it, to dance with it, to get into it. And that's when it starts to come alive to you. So, yes.
Yes, that's beautiful. And, this is something you've said also. You must be aligned energetically what you want to create. So if you could give viewers a couple of things maybe that helps them to get in that energy field and get it into that alignment, that would help them to continue to get that zone to go, oh, I'm getting a glimpse of it.
Yeah, well, okay, I can see yeah, I think you took that maybe from my website, and it's not entirely related to Zone of Genius, although there are some parts that go together. When you're aligned energetically to, manifesting or creating something, I usually say, like, when you don't need the thing anymore and you've let go of all resistance around it, then it will start to show up in your life. But coming back to Zone of Genius, when you're working in that flow state, you have separated you're like dancing with spirit, and the ego is not present. It goes in and out, but for the most part, when that time and space is disappearing, you are with spirit and you are not with ego. And so in that energy, it will start to overflow into all of the areas of your life. So it's not like you have to be aligned with something specifically. The universe knows what you want more than you know what you want. And so the things that you're trying to manifest or create or become in alignment with, that's great. You don't even need to focus on that. You can just get into your zone of genius, play, forget about space and time, get into that energy, and that energy is going to overflow into the other areas of your life, hence lining you up with what you're trying to manifest for yourself. It'll just come naturally. I actually call it organic manifesting, because I have done and taught and played in all of the realms of manifesting, from crystal grids to meditations. I have several certifications in all different types of meditations. I'm a Kundalini practitioner. I know all the ins and outs. So I love all of that, and that's great, but there's an easier way to do it, and it's a lot easier. I would say when you're in your zone of genius, it's just a lot easier, because you're just literally playing, having fun in that moment. It's not always fun, but in that moment.
The energetics just starts to move when you really connect to that. So taking the time, that would be one of the biggest things, is take the time to sit and be one with your spirit, with your God, however the source, that's one. And you were going to tell some more other ones? Did you have some other ones to help to connect to their zone of genius?
Well, to connect with your zone of genius, I would say, if anybody, is watching this and they're thinking, wow, I really would be interested in knowing what my zone of genius is. This is very interesting to me. That's a great start. Just right there, having the desire, because it has to be a very strong desire inside of you. It can't just be like, oh, I'm curious. What is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. It's not like that. One of my teachers is Jim Dethmer, and he's co-founder of the Conscious Leadership Group. And he says that the zone of genius is like a genie, and the genie is very shy. And so if you're just like, oh, hey, like, what are you? The genie, the zone of genius, will not fully come forward. But if you are able to sit somatically and really feel into your willingness and feel in your body that you are genuinely willing to commit at least 50% of your time in your life to living in your zone of genius, and you will do the dance, then your genie will start to come out and reveal itself to you.
That's a great one. Absolutely. Yeah. Just being in the place of, okay, I'm ready to go, and being open to it.
Yes. Read the book, The Big Leap. I also, on my website, under the resources tab, you don't even have to sign up. You can just access any of my resources. I will have a PDF called Zone of Genius Email Campaign. And this is an exercise here, Zone of Genius Email Campaign. This is a little exercise that you can walk yourself through. I can't guarantee it's going to answer your zone of genius questions, but I think it will guide you, because I did this exercise. I did maybe 3 or 4 exercises over the years until I finally got it. So it did take some time, but the key component was I was willing to do the work. I had the willingness in me and a strong desire to really know what it was. And then it surfaced. It came. So I didn't do any art for 20 years, Angel. 20 years, maybe 3 pieces of artwork. And then I was creating hundreds of pieces of artwork just flowing through me, and I was making a lot of money. I was able to leave corporate and a very secure, happy position. And I was a leadership coach for 150 employees. And I was able to go on my own full time, which is something I had been wanting to do for many years. So it's a real thing. It can really happen. I'm just, like I said, I'm South Floridian gal with a passion for personal development. And, I'm just like anybody. So yes, it's a real thing. It can happen for you.
So what she's saying, writer downers, is please start. Look into these books that she's talking about. Reach out to her. Follow her on Instagram, which is right there. Because when you get into, and this is what I'm hearing, when you get into your zone of genius, yes, the money will flow. And I know everyone wants that abundance also, but it's also the abundance of being in such joy because, right, you're in this feeling like everything is just flowing and you're just doing it.
Well, I have to add something to that. It's not always, you won't always make money. I know a lot of very skilled people that I really look up to in the conscious leadership community who they know what their zone of genius is, but they don't do it to make money. And that also has to be a strong desire from you. When I was really like praying on this, I said, this is what I want and this. And that's why I got both. But not everybody wants to make money in their zone of genius, and not everybody can or will. So I'm not promising that. But I will say that it's very powerful to have access to that part of yourself, and that it will be life-changing, that you will not regret it, and it will open up a whole new world for you. And it'll be amazing. So I'll say that.
So reach out, take the test. Do you reach out, take that little quiz, check out her website, because you want to step into your zone. I want to step into my zone because I think I know it, but why not really feel it from within? So I thank you so much for being here today. Do you have any lasting words to tell everybody? Writer downers, ready?
I think that I would just say, you have in you desires, and you have in you things that you really want to do. And it's up to you to give yourself permission. And it's up to you to be willing to do it and to allow yourself to access those things that you want so badly in your life. Nobody's going to do it for you. And you have to go after it, and you have to be asking for it. It has to be that stirring desire inside of you. But I just tell people, don't stop asking. I prayed some of the same prayers for a couple of years in a row until I got the answers that I was looking for, and it changed my life. Done that many times. So yeah, I'll just leave y'all with that.
Oh, fabulous. Well, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it. It was wonderful golden nuggets, and we're getting ready to run into the Shine On Shake, which most of you know that this is my song. I wrote it and I sing it, and I would love to say goodbye to Rochonda today. So genius, right? So go ahead and listen to these words. I wrote them just for you as this comes out.
You got ambition, fire and soul. Look within your heart, let your spirit flow. Ask for what you want, show what you got. Take it to the top, don't you ever stop. Shine, shine, shine on.
There we go. Raise your vibration. Raise it up, and bring it to a place of beauty and joy. There you go.
Looking for the answers, seeking you will find. Open up your heart, leave it all behind. Smile and laugh, always give back. Glowing like a star, show them who you are. Shine, shine.
beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. Until I see you next time. Bye, honey. Oh, well, she's awesome. You're the secret. Me and that so much
Breathe and focus. You're a shining star.
So much. Shine
on.
Shine on.
Raise your vibration.
Raise your vibration. There you go.
Shine on.
There you go. Take that big, deep breath now. As we move over to the meditation, let's take a deep breath right now. There you go. That was fun, wasn't it? And as we move into this meditation, I'm Angel Marie Monticelli, your angel of light. And I'm so, so happy. I celebrate you, for you to be here right now and invest this time in yourself in this beautiful calibration and visualization, activation, meditation that will help you to activate that energy of healing, abundance. So let's take another deep breath. Let's bring in the sun, the pink sunstone. Let's bring in the mineral of copper. And let's bring in your spirit animals to help us here to release, let go of any and all energies that don't serve us. Let's let them go, let them go, let them go. Because this beauty, there you go, let go of these energies so that we really have this time where we can connect to our divine life purpose, to our divine connection, to our higher self. There you go. Listen to my voice, but feel my voice right now. Feel this of I asking you to close your outer eyes and open that inner eye. And as you close your eyes, knowing that you're safe, secure, protected here, wherever you're at, please don't be driving. And now you're taking this vibration in of this cleansing and clearing. And what we're going to do is we're going to anchor, lock, and seal this energy down to the subatomic layer of every cell, to every cell nuclear, every system and organ, to DNA and RNA in your body. And I want you to breathe in this beautiful love and light and healing right now. And as you breathe in with clarity and focus, I want you to breathe in with your connection to your beautiful divine connection and your inner strength, your guidance, and breathing in with gratitude and peace and compassion. And as we breathe this in, we're open to receive the divine messages in this beautiful quantum energy. Breathe again as we're aligning your higher power. And as you're aligning your power, your higher power, feel my words here. We're going to go to the bigger picture here in our power, and we're going to ask for that wisdom, that information, and that knowledge as we breathe and absorb this energy from the universe as it's balancing and stabilizing your energy. And take another deep breath. Beautiful. And as you take this, let the soothing waves of abundance and healing wash over you and have it activating the limitless potential within you. Feel this as all this energy now. Feel this words and feel my energy as you breathe in with wellness. You breathe in with muscle strength. Breathe in with that fitness strong energy. And breathing in with the wholeness of the nurturing of who you are down to the subatomic layer. Beautiful. And let's breathe in beautiful relationships. Breathing in how we serve others. Beautiful. And how we show up to serve others. Beautiful. And how we show up and breathe into the energy of the thankfulness, the grateful gratitude, the serenity. Breathe. There you go, there you go. And as you breathe in with happy, kind, happiness, thankfulness, generosity, breathing in the compassion and the peace, breathing in that love and self-love, and also that beautiful of self-worth, to self-validation. Breathe it in, and as it's calibrating all of your energy as you hear my words, being open to the abundance, being open to that beautiful zone of genius within you, and bring that in as you breathe deeply. And you imagine the infinite possibilities flowing through you, integrating and activating your highest potential for that zone of genius. And feel, I am that genius. I am that genius. I am perfect. I am whole, beautiful. And feel my words as you're open, and the universe, God, divine union, however you look at it, is coming in to help you to connect on a different way, and really feeling this abundance, all of these wealth and all of the great financial growth and success in your business, to success in your life, to feel that, and come with me now as you breathe in that enlightenment, that awakening inner peace consciousness to your superconscious, to your subconscious, to your conscious, and amplify this energy as the consciousness starts to grow. And as this is growing, and you can feel this energy and feel this joy through you, and breathing and echo my words now with grace, ease, glory, and speed. Echo my words with grace, ease, glory, and speed, as the gentle waves of healing, abundance, rejuvenation washes over you. And imagine this limitless abundance surrounding you like an overflowing fountain of prosperity, of love, of healing, great relationships, and great service in how you show up for humanity, to our spiritual growth, beautiful, to how we show up in our great health with that wisdom, information, and knowledge. Echo my words as I have, I own, I see, I believe. Echo my words now. I know it, I know it, I know it. I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. As everything comes easily with grace, ease, and glory. Feel the gratitude in the heart as your heart is open for this abundance. And I deserve the very best. I have the very best. Beautiful. I deserve the very best. I have the very best. In all areas, from health to spiritual growth, to the tasks, the mundane tasks throughout the day, feel my words as you breathe into that wonderful relationships, to the service that you provide to all humanity, whatever that service is. Feel as it's integrating and activating, igniting that vibration that it helps to let that gentle waves of this visualization of the infinite abundance and healing, just allow it, this energy, to absorb into every cell nuclear, every DNA, RNA, system, and organ. Let it just come in. There you go. Let it feel this energy. And as you breathe into this thankfulness, as you breathe into the love, into the light, and as you breathe in with the wellness, breathe in the abundance, the riches, the fortune, the profits, all the success and the growth. Breathe into the beautiful relationship with yourself, with others, with all humanity. Breathe into the service that you provide that helps all of humanity. Breathe into that celebration, that enthusiasm, that respect and nurturing, that growth. There you go. Let's just take a moment with all of this breathing in, and it's completely washing over you like this beautiful, peaceful waves of energy. Imagine the universe and everything step into how all these opportunities. Let's just sit for a moment with all of this vibration around you, and let it come into your being, into your subconscious, superconscious, and your conscious. There you go. Take another breath. Beautiful. I'm Angel Marie Monticelli, and I want you to start to come back. I am your angel of light, and I want you to start to come back and moving your hands and start to come back. There you go. And come back to this meditation anytime you want to calibrate, activate, and then visualize this calibration to ignite this energy of abundance and healing in every cell and how it moves you. Feel it and come back to this. Thank you so much for being here and investing in yourself. And I will see you on the next time. So thank you so much for being here in this meditation that helps to calibrate your energy. I'm Angel Marie. Fabulous. How did that feel? Didn't that feel good? That just whoosh. It was like, wow, right? So you know what? I'd like to give you a free gift for being here today on EnergizeUtv. Go ahead and get on my calendar. I'd love to get to know you. Go ahead and take a picture of that QR code. Get on my calendar. Love, love, love. I love when I get to meet you. Thank you so much for being here. This is the other thing, as many of you want to do the Tai Chi with me. It is a membership. It is online, so you can come in your pajamas anytime you want. You can watch it. And then the Empowerment Hour is what we do locally here. And then the Reiki, if you would like that, go ahead and just take a picture of these. The upcoming events, we always have upcoming in virtual and then, of course, the spiritual guidance. Again, this is the spiritual guidance, and it's all my sessions for over 30 years that I've been doing this. So and then there's my song. Many of you like my song, so go ahead and grab my song. And then there's the book, the Ignite book. I'd love for you to get one of those. So fun to get one of those. So I so appreciate you for being here and playing with me today. And I'm here every Thursday with guests from around the world that are helping us to just step more into what we would like to ignite and energize our lives, no matter what that looks like. So next week, we're going to be having Brian. And Brian, he does breath work and energy, and he's a facilitator, author, speaker, and inventor. He's pretty amazing in what he does. I've gone to some of his classes. And then again, I will be here every Thursday at 11 o'clock Pacific. So I get to see you next time. So remember to do what? Remember to change your mindset. Ignite your energy and to shine on. And I come to hear why. Because when you are aligned with your head set, your gut set, your heart set and your gut set, and they're all aligned, that's when you have true energy and you ignite that. So fabulous. I love you so much, and I will see you next week for a beautiful show. Until I get to see you, have a good week, everybody. Bye now.
Traditional business cards are often lost or forgotten. This can lead to missed opportunities and wasted time and money. Java Logics offers a unique